Good morning, students. Today we are going to study in detail the second literary term entitled as genre. In the previous class, we have discussed the first literary term entitled as allegory. And today, in lecture number 23, we are going to study in detail the second literary term known as genre. Genre is a very important aspect thing in literature, and it has very much importance because it is a wide multi-dimensional aspect which focus on various issues, aspects, terms of literature. Dear students, genre means in short a style or category or art. It is also mean a style, also mean art. It is also means category of art, music, of art, music or literature. So it is means a style, it is also known as art or category of art, music or literature. Means in art, in music and in literature, this style is very much popular and that style means genre. So we have to concentrate on this genre with keep in mind the term literature. Literary genre means a category of literary composition also means literary genre is a category of literary composition. Literary genre is a composition of or category of literary composition. Style, then category of literary composition. Genres may be also discussed as literary technique, tone, content. It is also determined as it is also determined as literary tone, literary tone, literary technique, content and so on. Literary technique, literary content and length. Means we can also determine it as a literary tone, literary technique, literary content and literary length. Means it is very well known as a style, it is very known as a category of literary composition, it is also known as a aspect which determines it as a literary tone, technique, content and literary length. Genre is any form of type. Means in short we also call it genre is any form of type. Genre also means genre is or genre means any type of, we can say, the literary communication. Literary communication in any mode, literary communication in any mode. We can simply say written, written mode, spoken mode, digital, artistic, and so on. Digital, artistic, etc. Means genre is a broader term. Whatever we write, whatever we communicate, that is also known as a genre, and it appears in any mode of written, mode of spoken, mode of digital, mode of artistic, and so on. So that is the detail about genres. Genre is most popularly known as a category of literature, music, and other arts that we have already seen. Genre form. Genre form by conventions that change over time as cultures, because genres changes as the culture changes. So whenever the culture invent new things, whenever the literary aspect invent new things, that way genre also keeps aside the old things and accept the new, and the same new also called as the new genres of literature. Means this genre discontinue the old one along with the time, and it accept, invents, creates new along with the cultural, literary, educational, political, social, religious aspect. So simply we say that genre formed by conventions, means from the tradition they are formed, and that change over time, means in the course of time they change as culture invent new genres and discontinue the old one, the same way it happens. And we simply say the genres often works fit into multiple genres by way of borrowing and recombining these conventions. Means genre simply we say fit into multiple aspects by borrowing and recombining these conventions from where it started. Then again we simply say stand alone. Stand alone. Text, works, or piece of communication, means text, piece of communication, or we can say work have individual style. Each and every written literary aspect has individual identity or style, and according to that style, according to that identity, that genre becomes or works. And genres are not one, but it's the amalgam, means the mixture of each and everything. For example, genre means, for example, when you simply think, I will simply highlight you what is meant by genre. Genre is the identity to the literary piece, aspect, written mode, type word communication. For example, literature is a broader term. Literature is a broader term, and literature has many forms. For example, poetry is a form of literature, prose is also form of literature, novel and play also, and even film is also a type of literature, means prose, poetry, novel, play and film. These five are the different genres of literature, main genres, and the same genres are divided into subgenres. For example, we have poetry is divided. Poetry has many forms. For example, ode, ballad, song, verse, lyric, elegy, satire, and so on are all the genres. Then each and every form type of poetry is also divided into minor and minor aspect known as subgenres, micro genres known as soliloquy, metaphor, dramatic monologue and so on are also the genres. Then prose has many forms: philosophical. Prose is divided as moral essays, philosophical essays, social essays, and so on. Then, novel is also the same like the prose: social, philosophical, moral, regional, and so on. Then we have the play. Play is mainly divided into tragedy, comedy, tragic, comic. Then it is again divided into various terms, like we can simply say tragedy, then we simply say the soliloquies, dramatic monologue and so on. So this way each and every literary piece divided into many types, and the types also known as genres, subgenres and so on. So whatever the literary aspect comes in front of us, that has particular identity, that has particular name, and that has particular unique message, so that the same idea we call it as a genre. And in ancient Greek, because genre has a long back identity and it began in ancient Greek times, because almost all literature in general and English in particular is invented in the ancient time, and it is, we simply say, the genre began as an absolute classification system for ancient Greek literature. Means when it began in Greek time, ancient time, initially the genre entitled to the poetical forms, they were known as odes, epics, etc. Because poetical form is ode, epic, mock epic, satire, verse, lyric, so and elegy, ballad, and so on. But initially, that begin with ode and epic in the ancient Greek time, and perform each had a specific and calculated style. Means mock epic and ode has a specific and calculated style as per the time to the theme of the story. Means according to the story, according to theme, it has a particular, we can simply say, message. And after that, speech patterns, means whatever we speak on the stage, very well expressed by the comedy or tragedy. Speech patterns for comedy would not be appropriate for tragedy. Means pattern of comedy is different while the pattern of tragedy is different, because in comedy every gesture, enjoyment, merrymaking, laughter goes, while in tragedy the emotions, pity, fear, cry, blood, death appears. So comedy and tragedy are totally different from each other. So the speech patterns of the comedy is not suitable, similar, relevant for the tragedy. So the play is divided into comedy and tragedy. So these both are the subgenres of the play. And even actors were restricted to their genre under the assumption that a type of person could tell one or other type of story best. Because the character also, when we choose the character for comedy, the same character we couldn't choose for the tragedy. So there are many restrictions because so the genre roles performs its role as per the situation, theme and story. At the mostly we simply say the genres. Genres, what I told you just, genres are often divided into subgenres, often divided into genres are often divided into subgenres. Subgenres. Literature, just what I told you, literature is divided into classic three forms of ancient Greece: poetry, drama, and prose. Means literature, we simply say what I told you, literature is divided into poetry, prose, play, and fiction. And the same way, poetry has many genres, play and fiction has what I told you just now. And the same time, the poetry and so on also divided into the subgenres. So, subgenres means we have poetry is verse, lyric, song, elegy, ballad, sonnet, satire, ode, and so on. Even we have the prose is also divided into many subgenres like prose means we can say essay, moral, philosophical, social. Plays are also divided into tragedy, comedy. Fiction is also of the social, philosophical, regional, and so on. I mean, these are the subgenres of literature, and each genre has the special identity. Dramatic poetry, ballad, elegy, song include comedy, tragedy, melodrama, and mixtures like tragedy. Because tragedy has also tragedy, comedy, tragic comedy, and so on. So each and every genre is or has special identity, uniqueness, characterization, themes, meanings, and so on. So, main genre and subgenres has the particular fixed definite identity, and each one performs its role as per the given aspect. So, my dear friends, the genre is a unique style. Genre is also mean a literary, communicative, written, spoken, performed role or aspect. And it is very much unique because it is also means a French word, because genre is a French word. It means kind or sort, means it is a French word, means kind or sort. It means the prakar or types. It is a French originated word and which means kind or sort. So, genre simply means the types or kinds and sorts of literature. One thing. Even language is also divided into so many kinds. Even criticism is also meant so many types. So, we have here simply concentrate on the literary genres. Critical genres are different, language genres are other way different. So, but this genre term is a broader term which is applicable to any written, any spoken, or any typed that has a particular meaning. So, it is a broad term and simply we call it as a genre. So, with this I stop here. Thank you very much. Tomorrow we will discuss the remaining part of this genre in lecture number 20.